Hello there, this is Sadie. I hope that you are doing well. I've been feeling the itch to get back into FTL for a little while after about a month off playing other stuff, and I'm going to do that today. I have not touched the game since the Stealth B death and me having a look into that, so hopefully I'm not too rusty. And I get Lanius A as my first ship, which is quite strong, so let's just make sure that I have all of my tracker stuff on, etc. Glad I checked that because the save game manager is still looking at the FTL, at the Stealth B save that I'd reloaded in using the FTL save game manager. I cleared that off right before starting the recording. Oh yeah, of course it won't be able to track this yet because I haven't hit the start button. There we go. Right. We have an immediate store. Oh, this doesn't jump connect to it, that's annoying. If I go to this distress beacon, I have to go there. I really would like to be able to go here, store, but I can't. I mean, I have the emergency respirators to sell. Yeah, let's go distress in there. Okay, we'll have 41 scrap after selling that. Some tasty bait there, don't take it. If I was doing a tournament style run or playing for score or just for fun, I would take that. But the win rate play is just get your damn shields up. The ship is already so strong that I don't need to get the scanners. Oh, cool, double scrap fight. If I'd been able to get this before going to that store. Of course, this enemy is quite dangerous. Gonna let them fire the ion stunner and then engage the hack. There are some fights in which you want to fire chain laser first and an ion stunner afterwards. Like if this were a Lido missile, I would have done that. But because this weapon on its own doesn't do anything, I just want to fire the chain laser and do real damage to suppress the burst laser too. Nope, I'm not forgiving you. That's the absolute minimum amount of scraps that I could get in the game, and instead I'm going to get a double scrap reward, which is, you know, substantially better. Yeah. Nearly 4 times as much scrap. So yeah, it's sad that we don't have the long-range cannons, but, you know, we have level 4 shields already after one fight. That should minimize the odds of us just getting fucked over and dying. We will not surrender our crew to slavers. We will instead hack this. That's a Lido missile. Okay, that's never getting back online. We could try crew killing this. Stun you in the fire. I think actually the med bay makes it highly unlikely that we're going to be able to get. No, I'm not accepting NG. I want scrap. Lock. Okay. So there's a 2/3 chance that this gives a high scrap reward. And even in the 1/3 chance it doesn't, it gives us a choice of crew member, which we would pick an NG. We got a high scrap reward with no crew member, which is just the same as blowing the ship up. Okay, there's a second store. I can't farm scrap before this either. This sector layout has really sucked. Ah, damn, I wish I could get that. I could buy the battery. I'll buy the battery. I don't usually like getting that early, but it's not too bad. The ship kind of starts low on power. I'm still not at the system limit, so I can still reasonably get cloaking. Okay. The only way we're crew killing this ship is if we hack oxygen because they have a system repair drone. And level 2 oxygen. God damn it. Done them for a while. Fortunately, the system repair drone is still susceptible to being stopped. And this time we'll let them fix that. Immediately engage the hack. Stun again. If I shoot now, we can kill that repair drone. If it hits. Engage hack. Nope. Ha! Stunned you right before you could fix it. Damn it, or you can actually make it. Stun. Hack. That'll do it. Medium scrap reward. Oh well. FTL can be like that sometimes. You put in the effort and you don't get the reward. This is another double scrap reward fight. And we can train most of our skills here, so let's do that. I may actually have had the opportunity to do that before and not realized because I'm a bit rusty because I haven't been playing the game recently. Let's get my cheat engine up. Open process, that's the one. FTL, enable speed hack. Let's just increase the speed slightly so I'm sure that I understand what I'm doing. I feel like this can go faster than this. I think my settings may have changed at some point behind the scenes. Because this, while this is faster than normal, it's not that much faster. Yeah, this is only a little bit quicker than it would normally be. Yeah, this speed is supposedly 99999 times what it's supposed to be, which it most definitely is not. So I'll have to look into that after the run. In that case, since I'm likely to get called for dinner in a moment anyway, I am going to put this on pause, and I will see you when the training's done. Okay, we're back. What's going on with the music? I'll sort that out in a second. While I was training, I'm just doing a single level for everyone because full training everything would be for everyone without actually having speed up would be extremely obnoxious. Okay, I'm going to... That was also a very, very nice drop. I'm going to open this back up again, and then we'll keep going from here. So, let's just... I don't actually need to stop the video for that, I suppose. There we go. So yeah, we have something to sell for 30 plus scrap. We have not actually taken a single point of damage this sector. I've been playing Slay the Spire a lot, so I'm thinking of it as act. Do you have a system repair drone over there? Yes, and multiple FG. So the only way this is happening is, once again, if we hack. I maybe should have chucked the ion stunner in there. Too late. At least these assholes don't have level 2 oxygen like the last ones. So we'll let them fix this, unlock the doors so they can run out. Really? And after this fight, I am going to pause again because I've just been told that dinner is in fact just about to be ready. I thought it was nearer to being ready than it actually was. My technique is a bit sloppy. Anyway, so, been a pretty good first sector, so I will see you in a little bit. Okay, dinner is done. And we have to just turn the exit. Cool, we get a fight. Had we not already trained, we would be doing it here. We might be able to do this as an oxygen kill without hacking, that's fine. It's level 2, and they have a Zoltan to prevent me from ionizing it, so I'm gonna just use a hacking drone. Normally I'm, firing the ion stunner after the chain laser, in part to stun people, but also in part because if a laser shot misses, when the thing has been fixed, the ion will still take it down and continue the oxygen draining. But with the Zoltan in there, that will not work. So yeah, this precise situation here, you see the oxygen is still going. And had we not used hacking, we'd be quite sad right now. I think we should just need the one more hack. Maybe we don't even need that, but I think we do. Yeah. There we go. That's maximum scrap, and this is a double reward. Cool. Zoltan 2 is not that bad, and there's more stores there, so I'm going to go there. Zoltan later in the run is more dangerous, but we're pretty decent at getting through Zoltan shields as well with the Ion. I'll take the Nebula jump since it's only half cost. We do not need to waste a drone part here. Almost to the point where I could afford cloaking. One more scrap reward would do it because I could sell this for cloaking. We don't have time for this nonsense. We'll take a bit of damage here from that missile. I could look up what type of slots these are so I could work out if that's a Zolt, Lido or an Artemis. It looks like it's a Lido. Yeah. Still gonna use hacking. Okay, fine, be that way. You're really annoying. Really, really annoying. Okay, good. That is slot 1, and there's a Zoltan they're fixing that is forcing power into that slot. Oh, I think that this is going to be a crew kill now. Let you in. Even though they've put the fire out, they are now locked in the same room. And there's also a pretty decent chance I can set another fire. And even if I can't, you died to 2 more laser shots. Hooray! And now we can afford cloaking if we see it. Go here to see this jump, I think. This is annoying. This slug light cruiser. So they've got 2 shields already, and I think that's probably also an Artemis. Yep. How irritating. Fortunately, their dodge is crap. Okay, good. They're keeping their power in that. This fire should spread back in there. Emphasis on should. There we go. Nope, no running away. Ah! Stupid auto dodge. Well, that should burn down. Cool. 1 in 9 weapon drop. Yeah, go here next. We might be able to do funny stuff with that and Ion Stunner. I'm not going to take extra jumps before the store because if this store is crap, I won't have time to find another one. But this store is fine. Instead of the combat drone, I would honestly consider going for that plus drone recovery arm, but I'm not going to do that. So let's see. Of the weapons here, Ion Blast 2 is too expensive to get online. Just between these two, I'm going to take the whole laser, but it's pretty much a muchness. I like being able to just have extra shots. Because if I'm running, say, chain laser pike beam against a ship with 2 shield bubbles, I need 100% of my shots to hit. Whereas if I'm running chain laser, hull laser, I don't. I mean, obviously, I would like to get to level 5 weapons to run these all together fairly quickly, but that's expensive. So I'm going to hold off on doing that. Indeed, I'm also not going to upgrade my weapons to even use that hull laser yet. Then to you. Good. Tempted to switch to firebomb. I'm gonna do that, and let's let them board me again. You guys go up there. Okay, that's 2 of them dead. One, but there's 2 of them dead. Okay. Hopefully now the fires will spread enough that we can get the kill. Especially since I can ion stun this guy in there. Gonna power this up just because if this guy runs away, I need to be able to take his last hit points out. He can't dodge, so this firebomb is guaranteed to do it. I mean, I could maybe use the laser. The problem is if while I'm waiting for that to charge up, the fire spreads and burns another system down, I can't do it. So let's just use a bomb. It didn't matter because I didn't benefit from that crew kill, but oh well. I don't like this fight. I'd much rather take one missile, although I should have moved you back. I'd much rather take one missile than have that beam prone 2 able to fly around and murder the ship. Now you can flash your weapons in pulsars to try to minimize the danger of one being hit, but the problem is that doesn't work very well when you have a chain weapon, because you lose to spin up time. Fortunately, our weapons have not been hit here. Exactly enough to buy hacking without selling anything. Buy cloaking. I already have hacking. Let's go here. This sees every other beacon for the rest of the sector. Well, every other beacon that could have a store at it, I should say. This is not a good spot for a squishy, vulnerable human. I don't know why I didn't actually start venting to there earlier. Good, no problem. The bomb here is dangerous because it could hit my clone bay or something, but the burst laser 2 is just the more dangerous weapon, so. Kinda screwed up here. I shouldn't have vented every single room. Oh yeah, of course, my oxygen's not on. That's why I vented every single room. Yeah, slight misplay, but it's fine. Even if that bomb had hit my clone bay, my oxygen would have come back in time for my people to not die. My human in this case, because my Lanius obviously don't care whether there's oxygen. No, I don't. The crew selection thing in this game, it's so fucking annoying. I can maybe do this? I don't even need to use a bomb, they managed to kill themselves by being dumbasses. There's the store. I'll need to buy drop parts here. Very blah weapons. Holding my scrap just in case there is a store immediately in Sector 3. Since I have the option to go to a green sector there. We are attacking the slavers to try to get a high scrap reward. Definitely not fire killing this double rock ship with a med bay. Okay, Lido, good. I keep keep forgetting to move my Lanius back. Yeah, if this wasn't a double rock ship, this would be a very easy crew kill, but regrettably it is a double rock. I wonder, can I maybe do it by hitting the oxygen? No, I'm not accepting an NG surrender, although that is kind of intriguing, but I want more scrap. I think they're going to just burn down. We could maybe manipulate them, but especially since they bring the missile back first. Yeah, they're going to just burn down. Get that second shield bubble up, and now I can't take any damage. So yeah, I want to get into Sector 3 to see whether or not there's an immediate store that could have cloaking. If there isn't, I'm upgrading my weapons and probably hacking as well. Depends on what type of sector it is. I want at least weapons 4. Possibly weapons 5. I've had a run on this ship where that happened off screen where I died going into Sector 2, or Sector 3 rather, with just chain laser and hull laser available as weapons. So I would like to avoid a repeat of that. And there I was greeding for scrap or greeding for a store to try to get cloaking. And then a series of very bad events involving a disruptor occurred. Zoltan 3 is fine. I could be forced into Zoltan 4 of course, which is not fine, but... Okay, there isn't a store immediately. Let's at least do this. I think I'm also going to do that. Yeah, that should do. I can also reevaluate after I jump here. My only ways forward in this sector are to either go through this beacon or that one. So yeah, like this ship is pretty strong, for example. I think I actually want my Lanius and shields here. It didn't work, but... because that fires at 12 seconds and that fires at 14. It would be nice if I could dodge any of them. Okay, now they're desynced enough that I don't need that. It's gonna recharge in time, good. If I remember correctly, the time I died with sort of these weapons in Sector 3 on this ship, they had, the enemy had an Artemis missile, and it basically had, if I'm remembering rightly, it had like multiple NGs and a system repair drone, so it was impossible for me to keep that system down, that weapon down. Thank you, Zoltan, for forcing power into a weapon that can't do anything to me. Because the chain laser can start fires and the hull laser isn't, at the moment I am going to try to pop shields with the hull laser. Because Zoltans in a hacked room with a fire are very easy crew kill targets. Also, I can obviously force this. And I have loads of missiles, so I'm going to do it. Let's take a quick look at the map. Yeah, we found a store. You might still be able to afford cloaking if it's there. Especially with a good reward from this, because we can sell the firebomb. Potentially even one of the other weapons, because I would gladly do that to get cloaking. But I would even more gladly not do that, so let's take 2 more jumps. We currently have 141 scrap, so we just need a scrap reward. There we go. We also want to get some repairs there. Okay, there's 2 stores. Pass. Fuck off. Okay, well, we're not getting cloaking this sector, since this is all the stores there are. I could buy mind control, but that puts me behind being able to afford cloaking, and it also puts me at the system limit. I'm gonna not buy that. I will instead get this, and that'll do. I currently have 80 scrap after selling the firebomb. I just need to get 70 more before we go into the next sector. I should be able to do that. Let them fire the ion stunner. You get out of there. Yeah, that's fine. Really? I should have let him in immediately. I should not have let him actually get some repairs on that. But it's fine. Get some repairs. Get some, you know, hits in on that door. I'm gonna let him fix this because I don't want the lack of oxygen in there to just immediately put the fire out. I can use a second firebomb here if needed. I'm not sure that it will be. Welcome aboard, Marcus. Ugh. I don't like this shit. Enemies with flak are annoying. See? Ah. Those weapons are perfectly synced, so I can't let them fire the laser and desync it from the flak, unfortunately. Now I can, though. Ah! Well, whatever. The firebomb will do for them. How many jumps do I have here? I think it's 3, but I want to be certain. Oh, it's tight. I'm only taking 2, I don't want to risk it. Check out the odd moon and try to detonate some explosives. This event has always puzzled me because I think that maybe they didn't go over this, cause like missiles -1, there are no other events that use that in the game. They always use the icon. I think it was like this in the like beta, and they may not have changed it. Also, nothing happened. No. Okay, we didn't have an extra jump, so I'm glad we didn't try taking one. Okay. We have an immediate store. I cannot currently afford cloaking. So we have the age-old question about whether to greed for cloaking or not. If I sell the firebomb, I am at 111 scrap. So I'm still a reasonable chunk short of being able to afford it. I am also concerned about the fact that I still only have engines 1. I am going to think about that while I am away for a moment. Okay, we are back. I think we're not actually all that strong, and we should do this in case we need to run away. Our weapons are pretty plodding and, you know, like they're decent for this stage of the game, but not fantastic. And if we get stuck in a dangerous fight, now admittedly this is an NG sector, so fights are not that common, but you can get a dangerous fight in any sector. It just takes 1 to kill your streak. And sure, this is the first run of the streak, but I don't recommend ever looking at it. If you want to maximize your win rate, don't think, oh, this is early in a streak, let's take a riskier play. You should play the same way. Play as if you're on run 27 every time. We have an ion. Give me stuff. Now, even more safe play would be to do this. I won't do that. I don't think it's more comfortable, but not necessary. Yes, we'll accept. I don't think I want to do that quest, although I may end up pretty much forced to that beacon. Here, I currently have 121 scrap. There's a possibility this gets me enough to buy cloaking, despite, you know, having upgraded my engines. Turn my arrow on for a moment. Turn my arrow on for a moment. more than a moment this time. No, that's not enough. If I accept that and then sold the firebomb, we would be at 137. We would then need to sell the ion stunner as well to get cloaking, which we might find ourselves in a position like that anyway, but I want to have the opportunity for that to not be the case. I think I may also be able to get another jump in before the store anyway. But I don't need to, because the firebomb is now enough. I'm still going to take that extra jump, but I don't have to do so. Yuck! Okay, so this is why I'm glad that I upgraded my engines. Like, if they land a flak in my shields, it's going to be very, very bad. And they have an NG in there for repairs as well. Good, the flak is down. They can still definitely damage me with all of this power in their drones, but what can I do about that? Now we're a bit safer. No. I'm not accepting 14 scrap for this fucking BS fight, are you insane? NG repair power. It's too much. Good. As long as the flak is offline, we're in. I should have moved some power into my engines there. As long as the flak is offline, we're not too threatened here. Okay, good. Now to go have another attempt to try to get myself cloaking. And once again, we're not going to. I am going to buy this. We have absolute panoply of thoroughly mediocre two-shot weapons. Also, buy some fuel. I am temporarily behind where I need to be. I'm going to use this instead of the hull laser because after the chain laser spins up, it's better. I will eventually, obviously, get rid of the firebomb, and, you know, if nothing else, I can use those. That's, as I said, extremely middling and blah, but it's good enough to win, especially if I were able to get hacking and cloaking. I'm glad that these guys are boarding us, because it will actually make it easier to pull their pilot. We're going to have a really rough time actually getting that missile down. Always fire the charge laser first here to pop shields because it can't set fires. And next set of shots we'll put into shields that will pull the pilot. Thankfully, the Lanius drained the oxygen enough there for it not to take my laser down. And we can once again afford cloaking. Let's make another attempt. And once again, not find it. There could be a third store in this sector. I will build up my scrap to at least enough to be able to afford cloaking if there is one. I can sell the anti-drone and the firebomb for it right now, so I'll just keep that buffer constantly. Let's secure the cash. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Okay, we can afford to be a little bit more relaxed with our scrap right now. I won't be able to see another, or get to another store even if there is one now, because I'd have to go there and then I'd need to dive. I'm not doing that. Yeah, sell as many as we can. I'm going to be getting rid of the fireball eventually anyway. Possibly not even that eventually. So I'd offer the Mantis up for a bounty. Yeah, so this is why, if you get a fight, if we had accepted and this had turned into a fight, it could be this fight, except we'd have taken damage to a system. A lot of people are like, oh, we just want more crew, we'll get more crew. They click on the option there to believe the Mantis, and I really don't think it's the better option to pick in that event. You know, we could be fighting this ship with dangerous weapons, 3 shield bubbles, with, you know, immediate damage on our weapons, or on our hacking, or any, you know, useful system. The lasers, they are mediocre. I'm going to shoot shields here to try to make this slightly less tedious and dull. It's going to be quite a while before that burst 2 is online again. Also, with these lasers being spun up, there's an advantage to getting the shields completely offline. Doing that right now, I have enough stuff to sell that even if, like, this is an exit store or something, I can still buy cloaking. Civilian. Okay. We do not see a store, and I'm probably not going to see one for at least a couple more jumps, so let's upgrade our weapons. So my options here, I could keep the firebomb on my bar in order to use that in certain fights, but I think I prefer keeping the ion stunner, because this way, if I take 1 damage on my weapons, I can swap to this and still be able to get through 3 shield bubbles reasonably. Currently, I have, that sells for 35, so 70, that sells for 25, so 95, and that sells for 17, so that would get me to 112. I really only need 1 or 2 scrap rewards to be able to afford cloaking, and if absolutely necessary, I could probably make it work by selling a weapon or 2. I don't think I'd probably want to sell 2. There's not really anywhere that I can get a store where I do not have at least some ability to get scrap before I have to go to it. Fuck you and your giant cloak. We're eating a missile here. Nothing we can do about it. That's a level 3 cloak. Get wrecked, fool. I didn't take it completely offline. I mean, I've been hoping that a hull laser will obviously do hull breach stuff because this is another ship. But yeah, there it did at the very end. Okay, that is a very, very good find. And we can once again afford... Okay, in this case, this is better anyway. Now we want to find a store just because we have too much stuff in our hold, and if anything else drops, we won't be able to get it. Attack this ship. Let them fire this heavy laser. Why did I do that? They can still set fires with that. Fortunately, they didn't set them in a system. So my stupidity did not result in me actually suffering any consequences. Let's go. Store. If this store doesn't have it, I can jump back into the nebula and go to that other store. And this store does indeed not have it. I want to keep the whole laser because I will eventually want to upgrade off this ion stunner. Okay, good. I do have a connecting path down there. For the love of God. I could buy the burst one. It's not really much of an upgrade. It is a little bit of an upgrade over the whole laser. I'll do it. Like I say, it's very blah, but it's kind of like when I eventually am using this, it'll be, or actually I can use this right now. This is a little bit like buying the automated reloader, because it makes my first volley faster. And yeah, eventually I will upgrade to weapons 7 and use the chain laser instead of this ion stunner. I was kind of hoping for a map to see whether or not there was another store. You fucking asshole. The dodges are too hard. Fortunately, my dodges are also high. Good. I don't know what other crew they have over there, but this might be a crew. That sounds like a Mantis, in which case it probably is. So I don't know whether they have more crew over there. But if they do, I might be able to lure them into this room once this guy fixes that. If they do, I'm not actually sure they're going to. But I think they're going to start trying to run before they can fix it. They do have another crew member. I mean, I don't know what he thinks this surrender offer is going to accomplish for him. He has like 1 hit point in a room that's on fire and has no air. But I need fuel, so let's take it. Blah! The fuck are you running away for? I cannot hack evade here, even though they're fleeing. Like, if they get away, so be it. These weapons are too dangerous with the 2 drones as well to allow them to shoot those at me. You know, if one hits my shield and one hits my weapons, well, I'm taking a gigantic amount of damage before they get out. Now they're not ever getting out because we breached their piloting. And there is another store in this sector. Hurrah! Let's farm scrap. This has potential. Yeah, this should be a crew kill, because what's going to happen is the fire will spread into the teleporter if it hasn't already, and people will run down to fight it in there and take damage, and when they need to get to the med bay, they'll have to push through locked doors and get to that room, and they're just not going to be able to do it. And meanwhile, the fires are spreading merrily. The NG did get to the med bay, but eventually either they're going to get trapped somewhere at too low health, or the fire will just take out their oxygen. It looks like it is in the process of doing that. Yeah, let them through. Either they put the fire out, fine. Yeah. I don't know if that room is still on fire. I hope it is, but yeah, it was. Attack the pirate. This is pretty dangerous, but our weapons are good enough to deal with this shit. Who do they have over there? It's possible we can kill this. I'm not gonna try though. Their weapons are too dangerous. There's a good argument for taking that surrender offer, but I'm gonna be greedy. I think I'm diving, but it doesn't matter. Even if I can't get cloaking at that store, I can upgrade stuff enough to make a dive non-threatening. But of course, that doesn't matter because we're going to get cloaking right now. No, but we are going to get this burst laser too. And did I buy this auto reloader? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that because if needed, I can sell the auto reloader. I didn't need to buy power, but that was silly. So yeah, we're going to be diving because this is the nth store in a row. I think is that what 6, 7 in a row that have not had cloaking. We've not seen it a single time in this run, despite starting with hacking and having bought backup battery to remove it from the system list. Let's wait. Nope. Nice. Okay. Well, we don't need to upgrade our weapons again. We'll just use this for the end game. That's why you get crew kills when you have the opportunity. I could probably kill this shit by hacking shields, but I'm gonna just play it safe. Especially, you know, we can't cloak the ASB, so I need to not let this fight go on too long, so that most likely means just jumping out. On the other hand, maybe we can kill this ship, because I don't think they survive long enough for a second ASB. Go to the sector that has more stores. It'd be helpful to have more stores so that we have more opportunities to not get cloaking. Thankfully, it's finally full. Let's say thankfully, finally, it's here. Or, thankfully, it's finally here, I suppose is what I meant to say. Let's immediately upgrade that to level 2. It's a pity I'd like to buy the other auto reloader, but you can't have everything. I'd also like to buy more drum parts and maybe some fuel and repairs. Whatever. Most of all, I want to win the game, and I basically now do that unless I screw up really badly. Fortunately, misspeaking does not cost you games, or else I would lose FTL runs constantly. Now this ship has a vulnerability, an even greater one since this is an all-mantis ship. Take that, Ken. I have a fireplace. I think, unfortunately, my lack of fires here is going to cost me this crew kill. Yeah, looks like it. How I managed to not set any fires on this all-mantis ship with my 4 lasers set up, 2 of which are heavy lasers, I don't know. But it is what happened. Fiddlesticks. I will take another jump and go to 1 just for drone parts. I really don't like my engines, clearly. Nice. That event is a random scrap reward that I think was a high reward. I wish they had mind control here, but they don't. You could buy a teleporter. I would need to sell something for that, actually. But yeah, Lanius A is not a bad teleporter ship, but I'm past the point of that being remotely necessary. If I see a store in Sector 7 that has those things and not a... it has those options and not mind control, I might take one of them. But listen to their problem. We're going to send the Mantis because that gets us scrap. This would get us another Mantis crew member. I suppose that gives us someone we can man shields. Nah, give me scrap. There's definitely no more stores in this section. Let's now watch and wait. The air is going to run out in there, but that's fine. There's a way to deal with that. Still get a crew kill. way to possibly deal with that and still get a quick kill. Excellent. No. Cool. We get an extra crew member anyway, except it's an NG, and NGs are much better to have as crew than Mantis unless you're boarding ship. Not that that was the same event, obviously, that we got off a crew member in previously, or a crew member was a possible option. It's only separated by like one. Don't think there's enough hull here for us to be able to crew kill. Not with an MG to repair that, there's only one fire even. We will attack the ship. There's a lot of fights for an NG sector here. Actually, you don't go over there because you do not have very many hit points at all. So yeah, this is definitely one place where I wouldn't mind if I had mind control. Oh well. Stay on your own damn ship. I don't want this NG to be able to run to the med bay, so I want to be able to hit in such a way that he just dies out there. Okay, that works. We should be able to crew kill this. This one Mantis should not be able to put out that much fire in a walkthrough. I wish I'd been able to get some of those stealth weapons that we offered. We had many of them back when cloaking wasn't turning up that weren't worth trying to get. We have a clone base, so we can risk this. Let's save the drone schematic so we can sell it. Unfortunately, it's the cheapest drone schematic in the game, more or less, but in fact, it is the cheapest drone schematic in the game. There's no more or less about it. Asshole. I'm gonna shoot drones on this ship. Doesn't matter, but... Oh my god, you fucking dickhead. Brief instant that I can before they ionize the cloak. We get tagged by this halberd beam because their dodges are fucking ludicrous. Oh shit. Made it! Fuck off. You get out of there. I just decided to let me refresh that guy. I'm just gonna... I mean, unless they decide to just hand me a crew kill on a platter, which maybe they do. Fucking assholes. Whatever. Yeah, it's that fight. We have a Clone Bay, we don't benefit from that at all. They give you anti-medbot dispersal if you give them enough stuff. As soon as we can cloak hack cycle here, let's move the evade. We don't quite have 100% cloak evade right now because our Lanius got refreshed, but they'll get it back. There's more stores in Slug Nebulas, let's go there. Since we don't have an immediate store, let's get the third shield bubble. These weapons are not too dangerous, but that's a guaranteed fireball, and I'd like to just make sure that doesn't do nasty stuff. If we get a good enough set of fires, it might be able to spread to the oxygen. Although, this being Slug Sector 7, they're going to have like 1 million crew over there. Damn you, slug repair gel. Take a quick look on the map. No, we don't see a store, so it'll most likely be a while before we see one. Okay, that's very, very good. They won't be willing to fight this because they don't go to fight fires in rooms where there are 4 of them. 4 fires, that is. But it will still spread from that room into oxygen. Now, to get to the oxygen, they have to punch through a hack door, and then punch through another hack door in a room with 4 fires in it. And they're going to lose most of their hit points in the process of doing that. So they should be almost certainly exiting back out. Yeah, exit door's locked again behind them. And this process should repeat a couple times. Or they might decide that they don't have enough hit points to risk going into that oxygen room. Either way, it's fine because they're on a timer. Actually, they decided to do it because there's fires over in Shields. I hope they don't have their ship burned down, but given that they have no air over there, that shouldn't happen. There's a possibility that they could decide to park in the med bay, but we can watch and see if we think that is happening. They've clearly not run out of air yet because they just had the fire do some damage to their shields. And they're running around. The door to the med bay just opened. Yeah. Okay, they're trying to get to oxygen now. Okay, you're dead. Hooray! I want to see that jump. I'll do it from here so that I see other ones, because there's a chance of a non-nebula storm. This might be crew killable because they've got a clone bay over there. So they should warp these guys when they're badly injured. We can get this NG over here and then kill them. Level 3. One bay. Cloak now. We could take a bomb because of that, but I don't care because that means their NG is dead. Also. Ah. I just fumbled it. I fired too many shots there. Should have been in. Still no store. Let's go here to spot this jump and then we'll go down. We want to find stores anyway, just for drone parts. The hack on O2 is annoying, but we'll be okay. I'm probably going to have to hack shields here because of their ability to cloak, and we're on the timer. God damn it. Wow, you really don't like my oxygen. Hold your breath, everybody. Should have done that ages ago. It's not like I can't easily afford it. Ages ago. I should have done it when I came into this sector specifically. So the earliest beacon I haven't seen is there. I think I have enough time. I was wondering whether I should jump to this store just immediately in case it sucks. I mean, among other things, I don't actually need anything at a store, but also, even if I go here, and that's terrible, I still have more than enough time to get to the other, minimum one other store there is in this sector. It's one of the rare 5 shield bubble ships. This is the late game version of that ship we fought in Sector 2 that had 2 shield bubbles super early. No, I'm not going to be baited into hacking shields just because they have a lot of shield bubbles. Cloak hack cycle makes the fight basically safe. Not completely safe because of this charge too, but I'll actually shoot shields. Not that it honestly matters right now. If you can't hit, what you're aiming at is irrelevant, really. Obviously, we could not dodge a single shot after all that garbage. Good, good. And there's a fire in there. We've got this now. That shield room is still on fire. We might be able to crew kill this. I mean, they have a lot of crew over there because this is a Sector 7 slug ship. Okay, never mind. No. In their engines to convert that anyway. Yeah, we desperately need drone parts. There's an argument to buy repair arm here for safety, but I don't think I need it. The argument's there, it's just not a particularly compelling one, and I'd rather just upgrade my systems. But I'm saving my scrap anyway in case of a store that has stuff I actually want. Do you want payment? Good. You want that kind of payment. Slugs want to pay the iron price. More now concerned about these guys running away than I am about the missile itself. Good. We did not have to actually accept a slug surrender or something. I have had to do occasionally because I know that shots are going to miss and they're about to get away. Okay, there's a store at one of these 2 jumps, in fact, because I've already seen this one. There could be one down in this bottom right corner outside of the nebula, but there isn't. So the store's there. Let's Let's take as many jumps as we can get before that. I don't care about diving, since it's a nebula dive and it's... I have Cloak anyway. We're going to take this fight. It's a possible double scrap reward. Not for that missile, this fight would not be dangerous at all. If they didn't have the missile, they'd have some other weapons. Well, we didn't get the double reward, but the one reward we did get was pretty good anyway. We are attacking this ship. Kill possibility. Depends on what other crew they have over there. Looks like they have quite a lot of crew over there, considering they had someone in the oxygen. On the other hand, they're going to take a lot of suffocation damage right now. 2 down. I'm going to let them punch this down at this point, because I want to be able to have it lock behind them while they're fixing things. Now I'm going to unlock it. And take out the oxygen. That should drain it back out of that room. I mean, it should. There wasn't very much in there. They must have upgraded oxygen and have refilled quite a lot in that room very quickly. They have level 3 oxygen or some such bullshit. I wasn't watching the system carefully enough when I was actually damaging it, because yeah, this oxygen never ran out again in this room. I think they do. Oh well. No, level 2. But it looks like we should have a crew kill anyway. Welcome aboard, human. You can go into shields. Actually, NG take over sensors. So you're free to run around and repair things. Yeah. If that slug had piloting, I'd probably buy them, but I don't need to do that. Get my shields up, let's buffer. Start with piloting. We're gonna buffer our stuff. Do usual upgrades for the last sector. This person has the noob weapons. I realized there was also somebody in there. That's because I'm not paying attention. last stand. We still need more drones, but hopefully we can get at least one repair station. Well, we're definitely getting at least one repair station. Ah! You dickheads. Should just take the dive now. Let's just take the dive now. Fuck your double missile nonsense. Okay, we're not hurting this ship. Let's just get the fuck out of here. See if I can get at least a bit of refresh on my cloak before I jump. And they took over that repair station as well. We're not making very much scrap this sector, it looks like. With a weapon set up like this, there's an argument to hack piloting against the flagship instead of shields, but I'm just going to use the old standby. Cloak's a weapon that's actually dangerous. Having only 7 shots does make it a little difficult to hit endgame auto ships. Good, good. Seems I can guarantee knocking this shit offline now. Let's just stop them using the ion bomb. If I wanted to train and other stuff, I could potentially do this. Do that now, but with them. Damage buffer that. Wow. And this is a fight I would need to crew kill to not get a low scrap reward, except they have double missiles. I'm not doing that unless I get, you know, fortunate with fires. Although, you know, I can mind control. See, I'm not actually 100% safe with Cloak Hack Cycle in this because they have multiple missiles with different cooldown timings. But now I should be okay. Okay, I did get a good kill after all. This is jet power. I don't strictly need as much power as I have here, but whatever. The auto reloader will do a useful thing in this first phase, which is normally the burst 2. One of its drawbacks is you can't fire it twice before the second cloak, because although actually, if I'm hacking shields, it still won't allow me to do it. If I were to hack something else, I would be able to fire this a second time before they cloak, because it gets it down. Full weapon skill gets this down to 9.6 seconds, and then auto reloader gets it down further. There's a weird way that it works. I think the 10% the auto reloader is subtracted off the base, is subtracted off differently in some strange way that I can't describe because my brain isn't working that much and I haven't played this game in ages. But it still reduces it down to, 9.6 seconds is times 2 is still less than 20 seconds, but obviously the lasers need to travel through the air. So the extra amount of time that the auto reloader buys allows you to do that. But since I'm going to be hacking shields and I need to wait for the shields to drain, I think I actually won't be able to do that here in phase 1. So maybe I guess I'll do it immediately. That is annoying because it stops me from being able to mind control their guys easily. Yeah, they did manage to get the cloak off, but I managed to hit anyway. Because yeah, there's a slight delay to it because of hacking the shields and because I don't have stealth weapons, I was holding off on firing while the cloak was up. I also can't tell how many crew I'm killing outside of the shield room here because of the hack on my sensors. Should be able to get one more here. I think the death animation had finished playing that, but it's not enormously important. Just damage buffer engines, I guess. I suppose I should have trained somebody else in order that I could use on engines, in order that I could use my Lanius to fight the boarding drone in this next phase, but it's fine. Open the internal doors, we're on level 2 oxygen. Let them come to me so I can potentially do the runaway trick if for some reason I would need to do so in phase 3. Got some kills there, but not an enormous number. You go into sensors. Make sure we take that down. Cloak the drone surge. Don't need piloting while that's happening. Ooh. That was a little tight. Ignore you. Let's just end this. They'll board me with one person. I don't care. This isn't the kind of weapon setup that I would trust hacking missiles with, because it just doesn't have enough shots for getting through force shields and high evade. So we're probably going to take some damage here. Although maybe if I get through the Zoltan shield fast enough, I might be able to hack evade and then guarantee taking this down before it can fire. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen because they got loads of dodges there. Last long enough anyway, although we don't take any hits from that, but yeah, we're going to get... Good lord! This isn't autopiloting dodges, as they have a human pilot left. They just... What the fuck is this? And of course, I don't get to dodge any of those. That wasn't because of the pilot mind control, because I was watching, and those had already passed the hit detection barrier before my pilot got mind controlled. I guess I don't have my Lanius in there because I ran them out of engines. Anyway, we're fine. Our piloting's gonna burn down, who cares? Cut that out. I guess you can see if you can put it out. They have no pilot at all right now. That was entirely their autopiloting. It was not AI assisted. I mean, now it is. Yeah, they managed to get enough dodges that they actually got the fucking shield back. Anyway, this was a pretty comfortable run back. The only first run back, rather. The only thing that was tricky is it took fucking forever to find Clinker. And very average scores all around, which is what I would have expected. It wasn't particularly strong. It certainly wasn't weak. The weapons got quite good towards the end of the run due to some heavy laser drops. And anyway, we are back in the win column. 3, 2, 1, go. Slug A will be next. I hope you enjoyed the return, and I will see you for run number 2. Bye for now.